All right, the latest news break coming in. The key NDA meeting to begin very shortly. Home Minister Amit Shah at Prime Minister Modi's residence for the NDA meet. Allies Chandrababu Naidu, Nitish Kumar at 7 Lok Kalyan Marg. NDA allies list demands plum posts. It would be interesting to note what really comes off that meeting. One thing we do know, that oath taking for the third term for the Prime Minister is on the 8th of June, this Saturday. However, this is a government which is far off from what was the last time, with a 32-seat deficit standing at 2. It will need the support of the likes of Chandrababu Naidu as well as Nitish Kumar. Listen in to all NDA allies. Reactions coming in thick and fast.
में है कि भारत का तीसरी बार नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी प्रधानमंत्री बनेंगे और हम लोग हिंदुस्तानी अवाम मोर्चा सेकुलर के लोग हैं, पहले से ही समर्थन दिए हुए हैं, आज भी करते हैं कि जहां नरेंद्र मोदी जी रहेंगे वहां हम लोग सब रहेंगे। हम लोग सब मिलकर के चाहते हैं कि भारत का तीसरी बार प्रधानमंत्री या नेतृत्व करें भारत का। आप प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी बनेंगे, हम लोग उनको नेता चुनेंगे।
No, don't bother. No, hear me I say. You are very loud. You want news always. I am also experienced. I have seen so many political changes in this country. We are in NDA. I am going for NDA meeting. In course of time, anything we'll report to you. Thank you.
All right, so the key NDA meeting is to begin shortly. The Home Minister Amit Shah at the Prime Minister's residence, but this is a very different government formation, viewers. This was going to be a government where the allies will demand their pound of flesh. The BJP in itself, standing at 240, 32 short of a majority, will need the help of Chandrababu Naidu, Chirag Paswan and Nitish Kumar. And for that, the allies will now muscle flex, demanding their pound of flesh. Now, these visuals coming in, the Prime Minister resigned and submitted his resignation. The oath taking for his third term will be on Saturday, the 8th of June. Before that, of course, the key NDA meeting. You can see the main allies coming in. You have Chandrababu Naidu on one side and on the other Nitish Kumar. They will be the ones who will be bringing in the numbers along with Chirag Paswan to make up the crucial number of 272 and beyond. Together, the NDA stands at 290, which is 18 more than what is required. But having said that, this is a government which is going to be a shade short of what it was the last time around, where the Bharatiya Janata Party was comfortable in itself, standing way above the 300 mark or the halfway mark of 272. And now it will remain to be seen how the cabinet formation takes place. What is it that the allies would be demanding to give support? What we are being told, on one side, TDP, Chandrababu Naidu, very firm on the Speaker's post. Along with that, very firm on key ministries where the cabinet of the Prime Minister is concerned. The last time around, it was the BJP that held the trump card where cabinet formation was concerned, because they had their majority. They didn't quite need any allies. This time around, tables seem to have turned. Naidu is back with a bang, not just where the Lok Sabha seats of Andhra are concerned, but also in the hot seat of Andhra, which is the Chief Minister's chair. Let's cut across right now to my colleague Aishwarya, who's joining us live with more. Aishwarya, when is the meeting to begin and what's on the cards?
Well, you know, we have already seen how TDP at the moment is saying that they do want some of the plump ministries. So that's something that definitely is on the cards. And we are also saying that all the allies now have come with some of the demands. And the crucial meeting, Preeti, from what we understand, will begin in just a couple of minutes from now. I'm standing right outside Prime Minister Narendra Modi's house. Now, this is the place where the crucial meeting will take place. Top leaders of the BJP, Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh have already entered the house. Chandrababu Naidu is also inside. Nitish Kumar is also inside. Jiten Ram Manji is also inside. So now elaborate discussions will take place, and a lot of back and forth might also do. That's what we understand at the moment. But yes, all the allies mentally prepared for what they want from the government this time. If they want to come on board, what is it that they are expecting the BJP to do for them? All the allies very clear in their minds at the moment. Preeti.
All right, Aishwarya joining us in front of 7 Lok Kalyan Marg, where the meeting is to begin shortly. But let's get a larger understanding, and pulling in my colleague Poulomi Saha joining us from the newsroom for more. Poulomi, there's going to be a fair amount of give and take. Of course, today would be the first meeting. I doubt if allocations would be discussed, but if they are very, very different than what it was the last time, where the Bharatiya Janata Party had the upper hand clearly with a brute majority of its own. This time around, things are very different. What is it willing to give? What is non-negotiable?
Well, as far as, the biggest portfolios are concerned, the allies are not demanding, and the BJP obviously will be unwilling to give out those portfolios in terms of at least cabinet rank, which are the ministries that are on North Block and South Block, including Home Ministry, Defence Ministry, External Affairs and Finance. But what we are learning from our sources, for instance, is that the TDP is likely to press forward with a demand for MOS rank in the finance ministry itself. Remember, there's been a lot of back and forth as far as allocation of funds for the state of Andhra Pradesh is concerned. So the TDP hopes that if they have an in the ministry itself, which is responsible for the same, then clearly they would have an upper hand in terms of allocation of funds for Andhra Pradesh. They have also given a list of various ministries that they would possibly like in terms of portfolio allocation towards the TDP. Not all of them, but these are the probable ministries that they are hoping the BJP yields to as far as the TDP is concerned. And the probable list includes rural development, agriculture, Jal Shakti, road transport and highways, health, IT and communications, education, as also, like I said, MOS in the finance ministry. 5 to 6 cabinet rank and MOS included as far as the TDP is concerned. Remember that as far as the NDA partners are concerned, after the Bharatiya Janata Party's 240, it is the TDP that ranks second with 16 members of parliament. JDU Chief Nitish Kumar has already made it clear that he would want a proportionate allocation. JDU has 12 MPs now in the Lok Sabha, 12 as well for the Bharatiya Janata Party from the state of Bihar, and it would want its fair share of the pie as well. Chirag Paswan will also hope that at least 2 of his MPs could be accommodated within the new Union Council of Ministers. Remember, Chirag Paswan has a 100% strike record as far as these Lok Sabha elections are concerned. He contested on 5 seats. He's won all 5 seats, including himself from the seat of Hajipur. HAM, Hindustani Awami Morcha, Jiten Ram Manji, as we speak, is in that meeting in 7 Lok Kalyan Marg. He's looking for a ministerial post for himself in the Modi cabinet. And then, of course, there's the Eknath Shinde faction of the Shiv Sena. The Ajit Pawar faction, unfortunately, we don't have a word from their side, but it doesn't look like they have much to negotiate with, given that they have only one member of parliament. But Eknath Shinde will be pressing forward for at least 2, state minister positions within the Union Council of Ministers. So it remains to be seen how the BJP, of course, accommodates all of these ambitions. But the biggest ambition is that of Lok Sabha Speaker's position, that we hear both the TDP and the JDU want. But it is such a crucial position, Preeti, unlikely that the BJP will yield the Speaker's position to any of its alliance partners.
It's very interesting, Poulomi. I'm going to come right back, because this time it's not just in terms of girth and strength where the allies have, where, Chirag Paswan all 5 on 5, or, the 12 of the JDU, or TDP 16. It's even need to accommodate, the BJP will have to accommodate the likes of RJD, the likes of Jiten Ram Manji in the cabinet, even though they bring in 1 or 2. We're going to cut across to Poulomi on this, but let's quickly take our viewers on the latest that's coming in. The meeting at 7 Lok Kalyan Marg, that's the Prime Minister's residence, to begin shortly from now. Results are out, viewers, and it's for all to see. Nitish and Naidu are in Delhi. They are going to be crucial for government formation, on which the BJP will have to depend on. Naidu, who clearly stated that he will be by the BJP side, has put forth 10 demands before the formation of NDA. Naidu has asked for Lok Sabha Speaker post, Finance Ministry, like Poulomi pointed out, Health, Education, Agriculture, Jal Shakti ministries, amongst others. Not just that, TDP and other allies have demanded, while the JDU is concerned, both have sought for the Speaker's post. And like Poulomi pointed out, this is a post which is something that the BJP might not want to barter on. But do they really have much of a choice? They still, though, hold 240. So it's not a small number. However, they're 32 short of the majority magic mark. Let's listen in to all political reactions. We're back with our set of reporters.
किंग मेकर की भूमिका में आप लोग आ गए हैं, लेकिन सवाल वही उठ रहा है कि किंग कौन बनेगा, किस तरफ आप लोग रहेंगे, किस पाले में?
देखिए, हम एनडीए गठबंधन के सबसे विश्वस्त, भरोसेमंद संस्थापक सदस्य। इस बार का चुनाव हमने नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में एनडीए गठबंधन से लड़ा है। हम बिहार की सफलता से आशावान भी हैं और प्रसन्न भी हैं, जो नंबर हमें मिला है। और मैं इन सारी अफवाहों को, चर्चाओं को सिरे से खारिज करता हूं कि जेडीयू एनडीए के अलावा भी किसी तरह की सोच के प्रोसेस में। नरेंद्र मोदी प्रधानमंत्री बनेंगे, नीतीश कुमार जी आज दिल्ली में हैं, एनडीए की बैठक में रहेंगे, अपना समर्थन एनडीए और नरेंद्र मोदी जी को देंगे, और इसके अलावा हमारे दिमाग में और कोई चीज नहीं।
तो आप ये स्पष्ट करें कि आज जो बैठक है उसमें लेटर ऑफ सपोर्ट हैंडओवर कर दिया जाएगा टीडीपी की तरह?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
नीतीश कुमार जी से बेहतर कौन हो सकता है प्रधानमंत्री? नीतीश कुमार एक सीजन और बहुत बेहतर पॉलिटिशियन है, जो समाज को समझते हैं, देश को समझते हैं, और अपने डेमोक्रेटिक इंस्टीट्यूशन जितने हैं उनकी इज्जत करना और डेमोक्रेटिक तरीके से आगे बढ़ना, लोगों को जोड़ के चलना, फैसले में सबको साझा करना, तो नीतीश कुमार जी से बेहतर कौन हो सकता है। लेकिन बहरहाल हम लोग एनडीए अलायंस में हैं अभी, और ये सब इस वक्त कहने की बात नहीं है। लेकिन नीतीश कुमार पहले भी थे, लोग चाहते थे कि वो प्रधानमंत्री बने, आज भी लोग चाहते हैं, और मुझे लगता है कि इस रिजल्ट के बाद उनसे उम्मीदें लोगों को ज्यादा बढ़ी।
आज तमाम सांसद उनसे मिलकर उनका धन्यवाद करने, उनको बधाई देने, उनको शुभकामनाएं देने और उनका आशीर्वाद लेने गए। मुख्यमंत्री जी ने भी दिल खोलकर बधाई और आशीर्वाद दिया, और अब आगे सरकार बनाने के लिए मुख्यमंत्री जी, हम सब लोग, आज एनडीए की भी बैठक है प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में, अब हम सब लोग दिल्ली जा रहे हैं।
सीटों में गिरावट आई है, लोकदल एनडीए में आया, लोकदल ने अपनी ताकत दिखाई। हमारे क्षेत्रों में पूरी कोशिश हम लोगों ने की है कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा सीटें एनडीए के जीत के आए। अब ये विश्लेषण करेंगे, कार्यकर्ताओं से पूछेंगे क्या कारण रहे। आज एनडीए में हम अपना सरकार का हमारा दावा है ही, और उस बैठक में हम लोग देश के एजेंडे को आगे ले जाएंगे।
मैंने कहा है कि मोदी जी को पूरी तरह जितनी मेजोरिटी के लिए सांसद लगते हैं, संख्या लगती है, उतनी पूरी हो चुकी है, उससे ज्यादा है, और एनडीए की सरकार मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में बनेगी। उनका मैं अभिनंदन करता हूं, और उनको आज मैं समर्थन देने यहाँ पर आया हूं, शुभकामनाएं देने आया हूं। और कहावत है, गिरे तो भी टांग ऊपर वाली, ऐसी बात है। जिनके पास आंकड़े नहीं है, जिनके पास मेजोरिटी नहीं है, वो सरकार बनाने की बात करते हैं। ये तो मुंगेरी लाल के हसीन सपने हैं, ऐसा मैं कहता हूँ।